Gang, 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 gang. Bow. What's going down? It's your boy, that guy, Mile High, tuning back in for another live that we haven't done in a while. What's up, party people? Party. Oh, my bad. Damn, that's some high shit. My bad. I was sitting there responding back to my girl real quick. What's up, everybody? We got everybody up in this bitch today. We got everybody up in this bitch. Do we all get our wrenches revoked? It must. Oh yeah, I did. I cleaned up the channel a little bit. Remember, I told you I was doing that. We did that shit like a month ago. Did that like a month ago. Spark it up. My bad. So hey, how do y'all like the morning show? I'm not used to people hopping on right away. You know what I'm saying? Usually I get on live and it takes like 10 minutes before, 2-3 people are even on here to talk to me. So yeah, my bad. But how y'all digging the morning show? And what do you like? What don't you like? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what you like, what you don't like. You did. And you figure out some new shit that we can add to it. Is there so dope as fuck? Hell yeah. What up, Amanda? You like it all? Hell yeah. So we just pretty much keep going. That's what I'm gonna do. I got season 1 is gonna end around episode 50. Season 1 will have about 50 episodes. So we're halfway through. We're halfway through season 1. And basically season 1 is like, it was that trial season. You know what I'm saying? See if y'all like the content. It gave me opportunity to test out some different aspects of the show and, try tweak it and make little minor adjustments that, I could kind of see how people responded to them before it's in like the full on, like go. Because even like when we come back for season 2, like it's still going to be the same show, but best believe it's going to be even better. Like we're going to elevate it. The look of it's going to be a little bit different. It's going to look and feel like a whole brand new show all over again to you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what it is. I like the jokes and the banter back and forth between you and your co-host. Yeah, no, that's the best part about it. So yeah, it's this show is about giving information in a fun way, right? Because the reality is like a lot of it is a lot of the best part about podcasts. Let me switch it up. The best thing about a podcast is being able to speak freely, right? Like people get on podcasts or start podcasts because they want to just talk about anything, right? And the best thing about it is that I don't take it so serious that it feels like it's a news show, but it's not so relaxed that you can't learn something or, get your brain working and like, like it's like that fine balance of like having fun, giving an opinion, but still being informative and educational, in a non-invasive or annoying way. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I really like. So like anything that you see changes is not going to be that. Like the core of the show is the back and forth opinion, just a little banter between me and Eric and, you know, whoever else decides to come on the show. Like that's the core. That's what makes the show what it is. But there will be a little bit more structure. Like we're going to make the mid grade of the day. There's going to be a mid grade of the day every day. Then that's going to have like its own little segment. And then we're going to also do like, you know, the dad jokes, like the little jokers of the day, or whatever. That'll be like its own little segment. And then, shit, there's something else that I was going to say too. But yeah, like there's going to be like actual little things that pop up to be like, all right, moving on to the next segment. You know what I'm saying? Be like little intro, all little segments and like, yeah, just make it more official, bro. Like super official. Super official. Yeah, like Paul and Letterman. Yep. Yeah, kind of like that shit. But cannabis fun, my way, type of way. You did. Yeah, you got to catch up. We on episode 25. Today we dropped episode 25. You listen to it on your way to work, Scooby Snacks. Hell yeah, gang shit. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, if you you can go listen to it. If you're not an audio person, you can do if you're not a visual person, you want to listen to an audio, you can go to Spotify, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, Anchor. There's a few. I think there's a few other little platforms too that you can find it on. If you just go to my Anchor, the Cushion Coffee channel on the Anchor, it'll show you all 6 platforms that it is attached to or uploaded on. But your main ones, Google, Apple Podcasts, and I think even Apple Music, and Google Play. It's definitely on those. I'm not for sure which Apple. I think it's Apple Podcasts. But anyways, it's on an Apple platform. Spotify, motherfucking Google Play. Y'all got one of them. You got one of them. All right. So you good. It's crazy. It seems like just yesterday you started, and this podcast already has 25 episodes deep. Gang shit. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm working. We'll be moving on up to the east side. Yeah. We moving on up to the east side. Yeah, no, for sure. We gonna keep it going, man. I'm not motherfucking stopping. We're gonna keep it going. So, but any ideas? Is there anything that you guys want to see more of? Is there something that you saw in a past episode haven't done that you want me to do more of? Is there something in the new episodes that I'm doing that you just want me to continue to do? Like, just trying to figure out, engage some of this stuff, you know, and get your guys' opinion. I gotta still listen to the people too. I do appreciate everybody who's watching and doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? I know this is a big change and a big adjustment for, you know, a lot of us, because a lot of us are still here for reactions and still want the reactions to come back, but you know, they're not coming back. All right. The reactions are not coming back. Like this content right now, like the Cushion Coffee Morning Show and some of this new shit I got coming for you. It's all original content. So it's mine. Like, you know, it's more beneficial for me to continue down this path of originality and not, you know, trying to piggyback off of the waves and all the bullshit that, you know, comes with being a reaction channel. You know what I'm saying? Like being a reaction channel is a long and hard and tough road. You know what I'm saying? That just has a lot of obstacles that at the end of the day aren't always worth it. So, you know, it is what it is. I know there was going to be pushback. I'm getting pushback on everything. My Instagram followers are going down. My YouTube followers are going down. You know, all sorts of nonsense. But these are things that I had to expect because I have built most of my following off of reactions. So when I stopped doing the reactions, I had to expect that pushback from people who were like, nah, bro, we ain't here for that shit. We don't want nothing but reactions from you. So, you know, I have a lot of people who are unfollowing. You know, I've probably lost, 200 people on Instagram, which sucks, but it is what it is. Like I can't, stop these people because if you weren't here for me, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. And then same with the YouTube channel. Like I can't stop people from unsubscribing. So, I just keep pushing forward. It is what it is. I got a whole bunch of people who've never found my channel or never heard of me. So, you know what I mean? I'll keep it kicking it, or I'll keep it pushing and rocking with the people that support me and are here for everything that I've got going on now and in the future. And we'll, add new people to the family. That's just what it is. We'll just add new people here. You know what I'm saying? So that we can do our thing, keep growing. All right, Million Mile, I got you. Definitely do more of that stuff. We got more interviews coming. The interview being dropped tomorrow, and the interview that's dropped tomorrow is a general store manager of a recreational store. Crystal Leaves, actually. His name is Gage. That's dropping tomorrow. Hell yeah. Interaction, and yes, you gotta grow. Don't stay in one lane. Big facts, Sarah. What up, Green Eyes? The work don't stop, the grind don't stop. Facts, Jacob. Hell yeah, David. Yeah, David's world be rocking. Same with Big Foss and a bunch of y'all. Like people in here are pretty much I see the names a lot, or at least more frequently than others. Hey, what up, Martin? Yeah, I ain't never went nowhere. I hope you've been watching the new podcast, bro. I hope you've been watching the Cushion Coffee Morning Show. You did. Yeah, I had to hop on and see how y'all felt about the new show. See what y'all like, dislike, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Send me one of your songs. Hell yeah. I know I got to get some more songs out. I've been really focused on all this, morning show and a couple of little things that I'm trying to get going that I haven't sat down and made some music in a few weeks. Shit, probably like a month or so. So I need to get back on my music grind too. Cause I got some stuff. I have a whole song written. I've got a couple songs started. I think I'm just gonna work on and try and maybe drop like another 3-4 song EP or something. Yeah, dig. Yep. Oh yeah, High Fam is here and your growth are here for you and your growth. Big facts. Big facts. I appreciate y'all. Like I said, we're gonna make it. We're gonna do it. I don't have nothing but faith in us, bro. Nothing but faith. Yo, what up, Justin? You've been busy to be expected. Yeah, facts. But I want to be even more productive. I you know what I'm saying? Even if you got to rewatch some shit 10 times, man. Reshare some shit 10 times. Go reshare all 25 episodes. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't cost anything but a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? To like, comment, share, to spread the word. You know what I'm saying? If all of us spread the word every day and we all were able to manage to bring on 1 or 2 people on every day, we will continue to grow. You know what I'm saying? Most of the episodes pre-recorded, they're recorded the day of. I'm looking at possibly be just getting a day ahead so that they will be pre-recorded just 1 day ahead. Only so that I can start to upload them at 7 in the morning. Just so that the people who want to listen or watch it earlier, because I know that, by the time I usually upload it between 9 and 10 my time, that's already 11, between 11 and 12 on the East Coast. So it's already afternoon for those people, and they're not necessarily, it's not morning anymore for them. So in order to get it to you guys earlier, I have been looking at the idea of just recording a day ahead, because I still want the content to be as relevant as possible. The whole point of it, doing it to the day of, is so that there is yeah, that you took, shut up, like button. You took off that Dallas hat. No, I'm a Dallas fan. God damn it. I rep my boys. God damn it. Shit. But yeah, if I was able to pre-record them the day before, the content would still stay relevant, and I'd be able to upload the episodes earlier in the morning, without it being a problem. Because right now I get up early. I get up at 4:30, between 4:30 and 5 in the morning. I go to the studio. I get there by like 6 in the morning. I record, and leave at like, between 6:45 and 7. And then I get home to basically literally turn around and get in the car. Sometimes I don't even get out of the car. I just come and pick up my kids, my girl, take them to school and work and all that shit. And then I come home and then I upload it. So there's like a little block of time that is just like completely taken. And I can't go any earlier to the studio because Eric don't want to get up earlier, which I feel him. I feel him on that shit. So I can't do that. And then it's going to be, or it's super hard to, try to squeeze in the time to upload it before I leave the house. Cause sometimes he doesn't get me the videos until like the earliest he's got it to me is 7:30. And at 7:30, I gotta be already on the road out of the house. So yeah, there's like just like a weird situation of like, I just don't have that extra 10, 15 minutes to wait to let him get me the videos by 7:30 and then upload it and then get out the house and make it to where I need to be to drop my kids off at school and shit on time. So yeah, that is one thing that will possibly change, but only because you guys want the content earlier. So the only way for me to do it earlier is to pre-record the content a day before, or pre-record it earlier, I guess you could say, whatever. But yeah, so it's pre-recorded, but it's recorded literally like 4 hours, 3 hours before it's uploaded. Like it's recorded and then uploaded the same day. So yeah, the laws in starting to grow in a state. What's the question? I'd like to know how to invest in all the medical shops that have sprung up in retirement penicillin in Pines, Florida. Just do your research. Some of them might not be, you might not be able to invest in them. Some of them are private owned. And if you do want to invest, you have to like reach out to the owners or figure out if they have even like some sort of investment opportunities. And then if they're publicly traded, you just have to figure out what their name is or who they trade through, or unless they trade, have their own public domain or whatever in the stock market, then you just figure out what that is and then you just search them up, find out where you can purchase the stocks from, whether it's on like Robinhood or Acorn or one of the stock purchase things. I think even PayPal and CashApp allow you to buy stock. Well, it's just cryptocurrencies, but everybody's pretty much, there's a lot of different platforms that you can get stocks into shit. So it's just figuring out who has stocks that you can even purchase if they're publicly traded, and then figuring out where to purchase them and if they're worth purchasing. And then if it's not publicly traded or it's private, you just have to figure out if they're even accepting investment opportunities. And then you just have to have enough money for the investment. Like, because some people, like, unlike a publicly traded company where you can buy one share, some, companies may have a minimum, investment bottom line, like where you may have to invest $100,000 to even be able to be in the conversation type shit. When you're dealing with the private stuff, it's a little bit harder. But there's definitely a lot of public stuff, and it may not be worth, or you may not have the capabilities of investing in what you exactly want to invest in now, but there's plenty of opportunities in the stock market for cannabis stocks that you can literally, you can win. Like, I mean, here, I could show you. I'll show you some of my shit. I have a few stocks because I've only just been playing in the market, and just learning. You know what I'm saying? So right now, Aurora cannabis stocks. Oh shit, that's too bright. Let me see if I can turn this down again, which I'll see. Okay, so there's the Aurora cannabis stocks. Right now it's at $13.03. And I have 3 shares and I paid $5.57 a share. So right now my total investment return so far is $22.36. So I've made that much money on top of what, the stocks cost. So I've made my stock prices back and then made $22.34 on top of it. And yeah, I use Robinhood. You got to understand, like, all that nonsense that was going down in Robinhood, you know, taking stuff. It's because they they had to stop the craziness. People were losing money, and it had nothing to do with Robinhood. It had everything to do with people not knowing how to invest. That's all it is. Like, everybody didn't understand what volatile meant. Apparently, like, volatile means that it's something is wrong. Like, essentially, right? So, for instance, the GameStop thing, like, there was hella people who were sitting there buying into that GameStop fucking stock at the wrong time, not realizing that those numbers were inflated and wrong, and it had nothing to do with the app. That had like, the market was reporting those numbers, but people don't understand. If for the people who don't understand the stock market or have never done any research, they'll understand that the stock market can and will correct itself. So yes, you may see a company that sit here and says and has a stock value of, you know, $2,000, you know, just throwing a number out there for the sake of conversation. And every quarter or whatever, I forgot the time frames, but all these companies have to report their financial, you know, paperwork to the fucking to like the stock markets and like Wall Street and all that shit, so that it can be proven, like, basically, like, all right, justify and you know, just prove that this stock is worth $2,000. And if you have the financial, you know, paperwork and backing and everything else to prove that your stock price is actually what it says it is, then it doesn't change, right? Like, it, you know, you get looked at and like, damn, that shit really grew. Shit's crazy. But if the financial situation and paperwork and everything doesn't look right, and your paperwork is showing that your value should actually only be $200, not 2,000, well, the market's going to correct this stuff. Yo, this shit's only worth 200, not 2,000. So all those people who was buying at the $1,000 mark or the $500 mark or whatever above the actual market value, they're going to lose. So, like, had those people actually betted against the market and been like, yo, that $2,000 is some bullshit. We know that that's not right. That's inflation. People were buying into it without making proper, you know, educated choices, and that's going to fall. As soon as the market corrects itself, that's going to crash. And those people who did that won hella money. It's the people who bought thinking that it was going to keep going and that was the correct market value after you were told that it was volatile and that something was up and shit was getting inflated because of people buying and all sorts of nonsense. Like, that's your fault. That's your fault. Like, that's just what it is, bro. Sorry. You know, like, people have to understand, like, the stock market's like gambling. You can gamble with educated understanding and logic, or you can just go off of hopes, dreams, and wishes. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a right way to gamble and a wrong way to gamble. Do your research. That's all it comes down to. Educate yourself. Yeah, just that's all it is. But the media, that's the thing, is most people don't understand the stock market regardless. And the media's got to make it sound and be more than what it is. Like, yeah, like, the reason why it was such a big deal is because hella people lost money. There was hella people who overnight all of a sudden became millionaires, and people who lost it all the next day or very same day. There was people who, you know, got in, buying in, thinking that it was, you know, oh my God, this stock's about to make me thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. And all of a sudden they lost hella money, right? And it's because of the market correcting itself. You have to just listen. Like, again, there was hella people who understood that, made educated guess, and knew to read the market and be like, yeah, that's bullshit. They said it's volatile. Here's why it's volatile. I understand why they're labeling this stock a volatile stock, and I'm a bet against the market. I'm a bet that this shit's gonna crash. I'm a bet that there's gonna be hella niggas that lose money. Period. And those people, they won. They won. They won because they bet against the market, which is okay. There's a reason that you can bet against the market. There's people who literally make their entire living betting against the market, reading, understanding, watching, and betting against it. Like, that's not just like movies and shit. Like, that's real life. Like, motherfuckers really do that. People really do buy and sell stocks same day, you know, short stock sellers or whatever, however they call it. You know what I'm saying? Where penny stock sellers and shit, they buy them over here, fucking cheap as fuck, sell them over here, you know, whatever. Like there's all that shit is for real. Like there's really a bunch of different ways to win and make money in the stock market. Like I've learned so much just by picking up a fucking book, bro. Literally Googling some shit about the fucking stock market, literally taking the time to read articles. Like that's all it takes is just to educate yourself a little bit. Like you don't have to be the smartest motherfucker in the room to make some money. I promise you. Because I definitely am not the smartest motherfucker in the room when it comes to stock market. I promise you that shit. I am still stock market illiterate, goddammit. I know enough that I feel confident in some of my buys, and they've paid off so far. So like I was saying, look, we're going to go back into this shit because that's what we were talking about in the first place. Got on to this shit. Anyway, so the Aurora Cannabis one, I've made $22.31 so far as of this exact moment because it changes every like minute and shit. But for the most part, I've made a profit of $22.28. See, look, it went up or changed a little bit. But anyways, so yeah, and I bought those at $5.57 a piece. So I'm winning. All right. And we got the Alpha one. This one, or Furia. This one is just doing amazing right now. Like I bought these at, look, I have 5 shares and I bought these ones at $6.85. And I've made $50.76 off of this one. Like, look, and it just went up again, 2 cents. Like like you just doing educated shit. And there was so many, like, and here's another one. I bought this one. I have 4 shares from this company right here. It's this Organigram. I bought 4 shares at $1.78 a piece. Right now, it's at $2.36, and I've made $2.34 off of that particular investment, and that cost me literally like $6 to invest into that company, and I have 4 shares. You know what I'm saying? Like it cost me $22 or some shit to invest into a Feria or whatever, or not, a little more than like 25 or some shit, less than $30. Same with Aurora Cannabis. It cost me like $15 or $16. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then this Helica Mining one, this was one of those free ones. When they sit there and say, hey, promote and give your friends your links and shit, like get people onto the app and get them to start investing. We'll give you free shares. Like this was one of those like gifts. When somebody signed up using my code, we both got a free share. I got this one, and I forgot what the other person got, but they got a free share too. So this was money. This is money I'm making, and I didn't spend nothing. That's $6.13. That's just mine because I referred somebody. You know, so that's another way I'm winning. I didn't do nothing but spread the word. And then I've bought into Apple shares. Like this one, I didn't even buy a whole share. Look, I bought fucking a 0.108.5 or 0.10815. So not even a whole share, not even a half a fucking share. I think I spent like the $3 that was left over after I was buying other shit that I was just like, I just want to do something with this. So I bought some Apple, and I've actually made $2.44 off of like a $2 investment into a partial share of Apple. Partial. I didn't even buy the whole share. I'm still making money off of it. Like, you know, like these aren't numbers that are like, oh my God, I'm rich. But I'm at least taking the steps to figure out how to make money on this fucking stock market and what to do with my money. So my shit's always working for me, because this in total investment, I'm up like literally like $70, bro. Set like $75. Like I think I've only invested like $70, 75. And I'm up fucking 75, almost 80. You know what I'm saying? So I've already doubled my money. I don't do shit. I just get into the app and motherfucking look at it every once in a while. Look at it probably once or twice a day, just to see what's this shit doing. Want to know what my money's doing? You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm just saying, man. Do a little investing. Do a little reading. Just read a little bit. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is just to, 5 minutes of just taking the time to just get enough information for you to sit there and ponder and process something different, something new, get the wheels turning and shit. Because you just never know what you can figure out just taking a little bit of time to just literally just read an article. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can get so much from an article. Like, yeah, decipher through the bullshit. Like, there's usually a lot of nonsense that you don't care, and especially in news articles. But a lot of the time, it doesn't take the whole article to spark interest or imagination or creativity. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it just takes one phrase or one little piece of information that you were lacking to bridge, you know what I'm saying, to larger pieces of information that didn't make sense before. Like, that's all it takes. So just keep learning. I'm just trying to learn more, man. Try to grow, try to learn, trying to figure out what to do with my money as I make it, because I'll be honest with you, I'm not the best at that. I'm not. Just like everybody else. As fast as I get it, as fast as that motherfucking shit is gone. You know what I'm saying? I'll keep it a buck. But I definitely want to change that. I'm trying to figure out how to maintain and save my money. I want to spend other people's money and save my money. Because real, you would definitely spend other people's money, make money off of their money, and just stack your money. Like, you know what I'm saying? That shit is real, bro. You can motherfucker. I want to spend other people's money. I'm tired of spending my money. I want to spend your money. You know what I'm saying? Well, not yours specifically, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I want to spend somebody else's shit. What's up? Word in the woods. Rock chick, what's up? Yeah, Elon Musk. I mean, Tesla's always a good one, right? Like, Tesla's stock has continued to go up. Like, it's only gonna keep going. I mean, anything that is for forward progressive, technology, or just forward progressive thinking, like, those are never bad investments in my opinion, because those things, like, again, look at Microsoft. Like, at one point that was just an idea that had implications that could change the world. And look what the fuck it did. It changed the world. You know what I'm saying? It changed how we interact with people. It changed how we can receive and give information, everything. Like, Microsoft did so much for us. And then look at Amazon, another example. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way that Amazon came about and how they did their thing, like that, whether you hate Amazon or love Amazon or impartial to it, like, it changed. It was an idea that ended up changing the world. You know what I'm saying? Apple, you know what I mean? Like, any of these big companies, but Disney even, like, these big, huge companies that have, like, managed to find themselves in positions to change the world. Like, those are always good investments to get into at the ground floor, right? Like, we all wish we would have bought Apple stock when it was, fucking $2. We all wish we would have bought Amazon stock when it was fucking 60 cents. Like, we all wish that we could have did this, that, and the third when it was attainable. But the reality is we didn't. So now you can look forward. Like, don't look at the past and what could have been. Look towards the future for what could be. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may know exactly what the next fucking best investment or big thing is, or maybe you're just lucky. I don't fucking know. And you invest in the right shit, but, like, you can find that next big thing. Like, it doesn't stop with what we have now. Like, it's always somebody trying to push the limits of something that has already been done. Whatever, word in the woods. You think so? Blunts, I got you on the blunts. You probably outsmoke me with the dabs. I'll keep it a buck. Dabs, you probably out dab me all day. What up, Paul? What up, Travis? I'm the youngest of two brothers, and both of them just bought Teslas. Dying of jealousy, still driving my first car. 2004 VW. Man, I'm one day, Martin. You never know, man. Shit, one day. Your brothers laid down. Your brothers, look at it this way. Your brothers gave you 2 different blueprints. Shit, they may have used the same blueprints. You don't know. But you got essentially 2 different blueprints of how you could obtain a fucking Tesla. You just got to pick a fucking way. Shit, take both blueprints and make a new blueprint. Make a third one. That now your kids and they kids and everybody got now 3 blueprints to pick from to be like, how the fuck do we get Teslas? Well, here you go. Here's the motherfucking sauce. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you every motherfucking step-by-step direction, but here's the sauce. You dig what I'm saying? Once you get the shit figured out, get all the ingredients, I got the sauce for you. You know what I'm saying? But that's what, you know, just look at it as motivation. Try to figure out what somebody did that you're not doing already. Because like 9 times out of 10, there's usually some very obvious reasons why somebody has something that you don't. You know what I'm saying? And it could be as simple as just like, that person works harder than you. That's a shitty thing to fucking fail and realize, but sometimes that's really all it is. Sometimes it's as simple as that person just worked harder. Like, they gave themselves less excuses. They went that much further above and beyond than you. They saved that much more, made that many more sacrifices than you could or wanted to. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's usually some very, very obvious reasons why somebody is further in life than you. You know what I mean? I've realized that shit. Definitely. I've definitely realized, like, you know, like I can't blame my success or, you know, lack of success on anybody else but myself, right? Like, I can look and be like, damn, I was very successful in these, you know, these particular points or moments in my life, blah, blah. And all those points and moments were because of myself, right? Like, I worked hard to get achievements or to get recognized. Shh, quiet, chief. Whatever the case may have been. And then the times that I didn't get recognized or something didn't work out or whatever, like, it was because of a lack of effort on my part or a lack of wanting it that bad, you know, or wanting it bad enough. Like, that's just what it is, bro. It's what it is. So the success can only be determined by you. No one else. Oh, Chiefy Chin. Oh, Chief and Turner, Chief Turn. Anyways, y'all, I'm gonna catch y'all later. You know what I'm saying? That was a nice little 40-minute little banger right there. I love y'all. There is no me without you. I always remember live life high. Honestly, tell you, genuine, humble, because I'm like, goddamn it, I'm sexy ass moving that way. You dig what I'm saying? Peace, Chief, bro. All right, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.